What up, everybody? Welcome to our Airback Go backpack review. During this review, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about this backpack right here. I'm going to take you through the ins and the outs. I'm going to pack it out, show you how much you can fit. We're going to go over some pros and some cons, and then I would stay tuned until the end of the review because this is not your perfect backpack. I'm going to give a couple alternative recommendations that might better suit your needs. So let's get started. Let's get into the gist of the Airback Go backpack. Okay, we got an interesting bag for you guys today. This is a small travel backpack that can be used as a personal item that has a few distinctive features that not many travel bags have. Some of its top features: it has a front quick access pocket, a TSA approved lockable laptop compartment, an expansion feature that can expand the bag from 16 to 32 liters, and its most popular feature, its built-in vacuum system. This bag is 16 liters that can expand to 32 liters, and for reference, this is what it looks like fully packed out on you, girl. I am 5'2". It comes in 5 different color options. It weighs 2.8 pounds, and this bag is going to cost you about $279 US. And if you would like to purchase the air pump with it, it's going to cost you an extra $53 US. And if you are very intrigued by this bag and you think you want to make a purchase, we do ask that you use the first link in the description below. That link is always going to offer you the best prices for these bags. It's going to offer any discount codes that we have going at the time, and it's always going to show some support to the Gear for the Girls YouTube channel, which we greatly appreciate. Thank you very much. But if you want to see what this bag's all about, let's get right into it. Let's start off with the front of the Airback Go backpack. For materials, we have 100% recycled nylon 900D face wax coating. And this bag is smooth to the touch. I think it offers a very sleek look, sort of a business-esque style to it. But these materials are going to offer some weather resistance and a bit of durability. We don't got much going on for the front. We only have one top pocket here. And to get into it, we've got 2 zippers. Go ahead and unzip that. We got a little half moon opening into this front pocket. And inside of there, we got a key leash and a zippered mesh pocket. Alrighty, so if I'm packing this bag out as my personal item on a flight, these are some of my essentials. I'm gonna pop off this key leash. You kind of gotta put your nail in there to attach it. There you go. Clip it back in. Pretty easy. For the mesh pocket, I'm gonna go ahead and put a portable charger, some hand sanitizer, and some chapstick right in there. Put your smaller things in that pocket, and then I like to put my bulkier things in the bigger area. So I'm gonna put my big bulky headphones. Since these ones do fold up a bit, they are gonna fit. I don't think that they would fit normally if they didn't. So just something to be aware of, but I love having my big headphones in an easy, quick access pocket. Lastly, I'm gonna throw my wallet in here as well. Throw the keys back in. Let's zip that closed. So since that is the only front pocket, that's gonna be the only one you have to access items without having to go into the main compartment to get, except for one hidden pocket, which I'll show you later. So I would just fill that out with anything that you need access to quickly that you don't wanna rummage around in the main compartment for. But like I said, minimalist front, all the action's gonna be in the middle, so let's get into that. Let's talk about the middle of the Airback Go backpack. All right, we're gonna get right into the nitty gritty so I can show you guys what this bag's all about. So to get into the main compartment, you just got these 2 zippers. They are a little bit chunkier, and I did notice actually when I keep trying to get in and out of the bag, these corners are just a little bit hard. Sometimes they get stuck and you gotta really yank it. But once you get it open, you got, bam, built-in vacuum system. So basically what this built-in vacuum system offers is you're gonna throw all your clothes in there and you are going to vacuum seal it shut and then just use this little vacuum and just, that's like the only word I can describe what happens to it because it just compresses, and it's supposed to give you about 20% extra space in the bag, and then you also have the compression feature on top of that. But I will just show you how all of this works instead of telling. Basically, you got this thick zipper to get into here, and that is necessary because it's got to be airtight. There can be no openings because then air is gonna leak. It needs to be just super tight. So this is a little bit hard to get into. We've got this D-ring up here that kind of acts as like a pull tab that's gonna help you get into there because this thing, it's a little hard to open. So you just gotta pull, and once you're in there, that's all it is. You're in there. Normally I'm someone that travels with packing cubes. I love packing cubes. Organized, they can be compressible. I don't gotta unpack my bag every destination I go to, but since this is a personal item, a little weekend trip, we're gonna see how many clothes we can fit in here and how much we can compress it. So we're just gonna throw shirts, some pants, some shorts. So sad emptying my packing cubes. We're gonna do some pajamas, and honestly, like, I'm just gonna keep loading it up. I really wanna see how much it compresses down to. We're gonna throw our jacket on top as well. And it's pretty full, like it's risen above the backpack. I don't know how much more you can fit in there. Let's test this out. So we're gonna close. Oh yeah, that's pretty full. All right, now, if you don't purchase the vacuum for an additional cost, what you could do is you could pop this open and you could just push all the air out. That's gonna be a little time consuming. If you have a vacuum at home, you can use one, but I would recommend if you're gonna buy this bag, just add the vacuum on as well. It's gonna come in these little bags with some extra, whoa, lots of nozzles and your charging cables. Don't forget to charge it. If you pack it out and you're on vacation, you forget to charge it, you're out of luck at that point. There are pros and cons to this, I will say. Some of the cons is if you're going traveling, you have to bring this with you, which is going to eat up some space in your backpack. If you lose it, you're screwed. If you don't charge it, you're screwed. If it gets stolen, there's so many things. So you have to have this with you to use it to its full potential, is what I'll say. So you're gonna turn it on, plug it in, and bye, air, get out of there. I'm just gonna sit here, really get all that air out. I think that's good. And there we go. Close that up. Okay. So as you can see, that's why I used the analogy as to what this looks like, because it just shrivels up. I think that it does give you some extra space. Do I think it gives you like up to 20% extra space? Not necessarily. I mean, you don't really have to pack it out as much as I did, but I just want to show how much it can fit and what it does look like when compressed. So yeah, that is the process to get it down to this. If you're taking this bag in a hostel, I wouldn't recommend doing it next to your bunkmates. Might piss them off. I would definitely only do this when you're away from people. It's a bit loud, a bit time consuming, but it is pretty cool that it gives you some extra room in your bag. So now for the other side, don't lose there's lots of them. Try not to lose them. For the other side, I'm gonna put cute little Airback bags. I'm actually gonna put these in this top pocket here. They got their own little designated space. Zip that closed. Below that pocket, we do have this zippered pocket that is odor resistant. So great place for your stinky, smelly shoes. Maybe you can put your dirty laundry in there. You could put your sweaty gym clothes in there. I'm gonna put my brother's stinky ass US size 9 shoes. See, they fit perfectly. If you are above a size 9, I don't think they're gonna fit in here. Like, they right to the brim. Luckily, I'm not a size 9, I'm a size 6, so my sneakers will fit. I just wanted to show you the biggest size you could go. We'll zip that closed. And if this is really all you're going for, you could easily close this bag, call it a day, good to go. But if you use the vacuum system to create some more space, you want to pack a little bit more, we also have the expansion feature as well. So I'm going to go ahead and throw out my toiletry kit on top and a little tech pouch below that. And now we'll see if we can close it. Oh, nope. So we got to utilize that expansion zipper, which is right below the zippers to get into the main compartment. We're going to unzip it all the way around. And now let's try and, oh, yeah, zip, zip, zip. And we got it. There we have it. Fully packed out, expansion feature in use. So it is a little bit bulky, it's popping out a bit, but we have one more feature. We also got these side compression straps to really cinch the bag down if you're packing it out. So we got 1, 2 on this side. Really cinch it down. On the other side, 1, 2, cinch. All right, so, you know, compresses it down a bit. I mean, we did fit a lot in there for a small personal item, so that is pretty cool. Lastly, we do have this side water bottle pocket, which if you want to utilize it, you're gonna have to undo the compression straps first. Unzip here, we got nice stretch to it. I got a 24-ounce water bottle, and that does slide in nicely. I will say though, it is on the same side as the TSA lock, so you're gonna have to remove it to lock and unlock these zippers, which is a little bit annoying, but I just wanted to show you that this size water bottle will fit in there. If you don't travel with the water bottle, you can put an umbrella in there, you can put your speaker in there, a little tripod. It's got some nice stretch to it, which is good. And that is about it for the middle. I am very excited to try it on, see how heavy it is. So let's get into the back of the Airback Go backpack. First up, we've got this top handle. It's pretty basic. It is a little bit hard. There's no padding in it, and it's not very flimsy. So I kind of wish there was just a little bit of padding there, but you know, it is a smaller backpack, so you don't really need like a thickly padded top handle. That would just be personal preference, but gets the job done. Good placement. Behind that, we've got the laptop compartment. We're gonna go ahead, zip that open. If you have the compression straps in use, it's gonna block a little bit of the opening for the laptop compartment, so I'm just gonna unhook that, zip it down. And in here, we've got 1, 2 pockets on the back with 2 pen slots. We've got a tablet sleeve, a laptop sleeve, and then these 2 sort of elastic straps to hold the devices in place. Also, another feature that is located in the laptop compartment, we've got this USB port. It's gonna be located on this side of the bag with a USB and a USB-C. Basically what you're gonna do is you can connect your big portable charger battery, connect it in here, throw it in the laptop compartment, and then you can hook your cords up in here so you don't have to carry the big bulky battery and then all the cords. It just offers a little bit more of a hands-free experience. So that is a nice option to have, especially when you're in the airport. So let's start loading this laptop compartment up. We've got a 12-inch iPad. I'm gonna put that in that front sleeve, and we're gonna put these elastic straps over it, keep it nice and secure. We're gonna put our 16-inch device in this back sleeve, see if this fit. Oh yeah, to the literal brim. So it does fit, but it's gonna be a tight squeeze. Put these elastics around there, keep it in place. We got nice padding with the laptop compartment. I mean, you got good padding on the back panel, so that is gonna offer some extra padding. Not a false bottom though, but it is soft materials in there, and it is kind of sandwiched in with your clothes on the other side. So I do think it's gonna be pretty well protected in there. And for the flip side, as you can see, it is getting tight. So it's gonna be a little bit hard to access these pockets on the other side. I'm gonna go ahead and put a pen in one of those pen slots. You can go ahead and put your portable charger in one of those pockets there. You could put your passport in one of these pockets, but I like to put my passport in the secret hidden pocket back there, which I will show you now. Let's zip this closed. Let's lock it in our little TSA approved lock. What you're gonna do is just hook these in like so. Remember your 3-digit passcode, because if not, you're screwed. Put it in 000, and then to unlock it, you just click this button in, boom, pop right out. Fun little game. Seriously, don't forget your passcode. I don't really use these because I'm terrified that I'll forget mine, but it is a very nice option to have, especially when you're traveling a lot. You want to make sure that your valuables are safe and secure. For that back hidden pocket I was talking about, it is right here, boom. I love putting my passports in these pockets because I have a heart attack that I lose my passport probably like 75 times a day when I'm in the airport. And at least when it's in its own little compartment like this, I know it's safe and secure. And I usually remember that I put it in there as opposed to like, is it in my sling? Is it in my front pocket? I don't know where it is. So I love it in this back pocket here. You could put a thin wallet. You could put some spare cash. It is nice and secure against your back. And then speaking of back, we got the back panel here with 2 thin rows of padding and then a center cutout with a luggage passenger holder. I like the materials on the back padding. It is soft, a little foamy, and we've got air mesh materials, so it's really gonna have some nice ventilation back here. It is nice and soft and bouncy. I do like that. Then for the shoulder straps, we've got this cool little design. Might feel like a little massage on your back. They are foamy, really soft materials. We will see how that feels. They're not super wide, they're not super heavy or thick, which is nice. And then we got a little sternum strap that is easily adjustable. That's just gonna take some pressure off of your lower back, redistribute the weight, which is nice if you're carrying this bag around all day through the airport. And then below that, just some adjusters to make the bag as tight or as loose as you would like. Pretty standard stuff with this backpack. So I think what we gotta do is just try it on, you know? See how it feels when worn. All right, let's do the damn thing. Let's do it. Okay, whoa, interesting, interesting. Tight. Wow, it's very high up. Okay, I've got some things to say. It is a little bit of an odd fit. It's very high up. And see how it ends like really high up on my back, and it just feels, even if I loosen it, see how it goes back like that? It's a little uncomfortable. The shoulder straps on me, they're a bit wider and like they go literally like into my armpits. They're not even sitting anywhere on my chest. They just go directly under my pits. So it's just a little bit of a weird fit for me. Let's utilize the sternum strap, move that down. I mean, it just look weird. It feels a little weird. I feel like I have to kind of walk a little hunchback with it. So that's a little interesting, I guess, because it is smaller, like it's gonna fit under the seat in front of you, so it just got a little bit of a different fit. But the shoulder straps are a little thick. I like the back panel and the padding, but it's so high up on my back. It's just a little bit of a strange fit. But with that being said, it is pretty comfortable. I do like the padding on the back. That's definitely my favorite part. And the shoulder straps, they're just a bit too wide for me, but I am smaller, so this might fit you a little bit better than it fits me. So now let's get into the pros and the cons of the Airback Go backpack. All right, for my pros, pro number 1 is going to be that expansion feature. And pro number 2 is going to be, this is a really cool self-standing bag. But for my con number 1 is gonna be the comfort. It was just a little bit of an odd fit for me. And con number 2 is that the air pump is sold separately, and if you lose it or it gets stolen, you have to repurchase it. But if you think this is the coolest bag that you've ever seen and you are ready to make a purchase, we do ask that you use the link in the description below. Thank you. But if this is not your bag and you want to see what else is out there, I got you. Here are the alternatives to the Airback Go backpack. Numero uno, I went with the Airback backpack. This is gonna be for you if you just freaking loved that backpack, but it was too small for you. This is the bigger version. It's got all the same features. And personally, I think that this is a better fit. So if you'd like to learn some more information about this bag, check the link in the description below. And for my second alternative, I went with the Osprey Daylight 26+6. This is gonna be a really great option for you if you're looking for something completely different, a bit more minimalist, but still has that expansion feature. And this bag is just so lightweight, so comfortable. It's a really good fit. I love this backpack. And if you would like to learn everything that there is to know about it, you can watch our full review right here. And that is it. That is all. Thank you so much for watching this review, guys. If you're liking these videos, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. My name is Marissa. This is Gear for the Girls, brought to you by Nomads Nation. Peace.